All right, here's a story for you. Most police dogs retire around the age of 8, all right? But one local K-9 is still working at the ripe old age of 13.
Sophia Pericone takes us down to Findlay to introduce us to Shadow.
Was first partnered with K-9 Shadow just over 10 years ago. He never anticipated that the two would be working together for this long. Recently, K-9 Shadow just celebrated his 13th birthday, and there aren't any plans of him slowing down. Out of the dozens of officers on the Findlay Police Department, only one should be ready to retire at 91 dog years old.
He's slowed down a little bit, but like you said, he still doesn't act like he's 13.
And that's Shadow, Findlay PD's K-9. As a dual-purpose dog, Shadow is trained in narcotics and tracking. And at 13 years old, his handler, Officer Matthew Paw, thinks Shadow might be the oldest dual-purpose dog in the state.
The average retirement age for a canine is anywhere between 8 to 10 years. I've been very fortunate he hasn't had any major issues with me or any injuries.
Shadow and Officer Paw first started working together a decade ago when Officer Paw was just 2 years into his career with the department. Shadow is his first K-9.
When I got him in a pretty bad situation. He was with a previous handler, but like I said, just how he's taken on to me, and I've taken him out of that bad situation. Like I said, he's one of the best dogs I ever had.
And hopefully not his last. When Shadow does retire, Officer Paw plans on submitting a letter of interest for his second K-9. But luckily, that won't be the end of the road for this duo.
I'll actually buy him back from the city for $1. There's an Ohio revised code that is able to let me do that, so he'll live with me the rest of his life.
K-9 Shadow was just recertified back in June, so currently there aren't any plans to have him retire anytime soon. In Findlay, Sophia Pericone, WTOL 11.